Lord! Welcome back to the Conch Cast. This is the second episode.
Finally.
We've had a. Should we explain the nightmare that we actually had, like trying to
upload
the first one?
Oh wait, we need to introduce our names.
This is Alex Hurlstone.
This is George Bellamy.
Yeah, and
anyway, the first episode.
That's the worst intro ever. That was so embarrassing. We need to start again. We edit this out. No, we're not editing. We're not that high up on the production scale yet.
Not quite yet.
No, not quite yet. No.
Anyway, so the first episode was a nightmare because I tried to upload it in a place with very bad internet. I was also trying to upload it in HD quality, and for some reason that took 10 hours. And when I did upload it...
Yeah, primary schools don't have that good internet, though.
and when I did upload it, I found out that I uploaded it to my YouTube channel, like the George Bellamy Google account, and so that was a bit of a kick in the balls.
Yeah, well,
but it's up now.
It's up.
Like,
we did it, but it's so annoying because we literally built it up to like 6 o'clock on the 1st of February. We're gonna smash it, but no. But it's fine. It's up. It's okay. You know, it's fine. We didn't meet the deadline. You know, it's okay.
So we're sorry.
Yeah,
we're
very
sorry.
Apologise. We do apologise. We're having to makeshift this as well because I'm recording the audio on my phone and recording. We were supposed to have another camera angle again, but couldn't because George has left his microphone at the college. So. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You ruined it. No.
Everything just goes right for these podcasts.
Yeah, everything literally. So far, literally everything that could possibly go wrong with this podcast has already gone wrong. But, you know, maybe they're saying it's not meant to be, but when they say don't do it, do it. You know, when they say don't,
it can't get any worse though, can it?
No, I don't think it gets worse. I don't think it gets any worse. How would it get any worse?
I don't know. My phone gets stolen or something.
Yeah, the house sets on fire. It's impossible in this house because it's freezing.
And haunted, according to you.
Yeah, well, that was a throwback to the last episode.
Let me tell that story.
Did I tell that story? I told it on the last episode. Did I not? Right, we'll tell it at some point. We'll be on the running order.
Anyway, enough about us apologising.
I'm sorry. Just grovelling the whole podcast.
Yeah. Let's have a roundup.
Roundup review.
I'll have like a musical jingle to that.
That was in Jingle Bell Rock.
Got Christmas. So, recently, I've been going to several auditions for drama school.
Which drama schools is the audition for?
So, I've been to Bristol Vic, Birmingham Royal Conservatoire, Manchester School of Theatre, Rose Bruford, Guildford, Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, and I've still got to go to Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. So Scotland, quite a bit, yeah.
You're not allowed to go to Scotland. You're not allowed to go to Scotland.
That's what we always do this.
You know, just in general, you can't leave me for that long.
No, I mean, to be honest, they've all said no, haven't they? So,
well,
I think
gap year.
I'll be here.
It's good
we
because
can do lots
I
of podcasts,
can abuse.
can't we?
I can abuse you because I've still got you here, so I can just like.
Yeah. But I'm not too worried.
I'm still here next year anyway.
Yeah, I'm not too worried because hardly anyone gets on their first time. You know, I'm 17.
I'm sure if you just go for it.
Yeah, and the auditions itself, they're good for like the experience and stuff.
Put it on your CV.
Yeah, but they do generally prefer older people, you know, like life experience and all that.
The cougars? No, wait, no, cougars are old people who prefer young people.
Are they women that prefer young men?
Getting more details every minute. Yeah, we're going to say Meg. So yeah, cougars are people that prefer Meg, people that prefer young boys.
Yes. Where were we? Yeah. So
that wasn't very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. And the standard is so high for drama schools. You know, they only take the best of the best, and Yeah, I'll just try again next year.
I'd just try again next year because you're unlikely to get in anywhere first time. Like it's difficult. Like.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting major success anyway.
But at least you'll know like what to expect. Have you got any good stories? Did they make you do like weird things? I heard that they make you do weird things.
Yeah. In my audition for Real Central, that included like a bit of a workshop as well. But you were almost auditioned with the workshop as well as your speeches. It's like they judged you on how well you did in like a class.
Yeah.
So one exercise that they asked us to do was to like say our Shakespeare monologue, but do one of three things at the same time. Either an ice cube melting,
an ice cube melting,
or a leaf blowing in the wind.
Oh yeah, I've heard somebody.
Yeah.
Like Stephen Trice was saying that he auditioned at drama school and they made him be like a tree rooted in the ground or something. Something like.
Yeah.
Why an ice cube
and
melting? How are you supposed to do it? Just go. I'm so hot.
Yeah.
I'm
so
hot.
I chose the ice cube and I was like, and I started out in like an enclosed position, like all held up like an ice cube is, and I like slowly.
Oh, actually, that's a decent. I wouldn't
spreading out and like melting. But when they first asked me, I was a bit.
I bet you were just like.
Yeah.
Why?
But yeah.
I'll be an ice cube melting.
This can be no trick. The conference was suddenly born, and it was.
What, like while you were doing?
Well, so I had to say my monologue while I was doing this action.
But it's got nothing to do with it, though.
Or does it?
Oh, that's.
To be honest, I don't even know what they're trying to do, but still.
Yeah.
But I think
weird.
The purpose of that was to show that you can take direction, like you're up to do anything, basically.
Oh, so like you need to know like who can be directed and who is very stubborn.
Yes.
Or stupid. Because some people like if I say to like some people play like the music like this, they just won't know what it is. They'll just play it just the same time.
Yeah.
Every time, and you'll be like, I asked you to play it like this. Like, it's simple, but like some people just don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, these snobs, all these people, you just don't understand me.
But yeah, you just have to be able to do anything, and that's basically what they were testing. So yeah.
You know, Meg watched the first podcast today.
Yeah.
I think she must have found it.
Yes.
On yours, and she messaged me. She was like, "Oh, I love the podcast, but like for the next episode, can you like not flex as much?" And I was like, "What do you mean, flex?"
No, I said that during the one. I was like, I'm flexing my grades, my distinction stars and stuff. What was she on about?
Well, she said, for the next podcast, can you like not flex as much? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, oh, it's just something that you do because I know you so well, I notice you doing it. And she's like, oh, because we're going to call on Sunday, because obviously she's in Manchester at uni. So she's like, well, I'll tell you about it when we call. But now I'm self-conscious about flexing. What's like, I've got nothing to flex about, you know. These looks are nothing to flex about, you know.
That's what a person who flexes would say, though.
What? I've got nothing to flex about.
Yeah.
I don't think like Rice Gum like flexing on his audience. George,
who even is Rice Gum these days?
You don't know who Rice? Do you know?
No, I know who he is, but I'm saying like
Rice Gum is the worst YouTuber.
What is he even doing? Apart from like showing off an illegal scam website.
Oh yeah, the illegal gambling website.
It was opening boxes and stuff, wasn't it? It
was a mystery box. So basically, Rice Gum. This was Jake Paul as well. Rice Gum and Jake Paul. They did the mystery box thing.
Yeah.
It was mysterybox.com. The website was.
Should we check it out?
If it's still up, I feel like it got taken down. But basically, they were like scamming. Yeah, look, they were like scamming their audience into paying money for the mystery boxes, and then they wouldn't actually. The company wasn't actually sending Stomp box guitarists 20 mystery box. What? That looks sick. Will they send you like a stomp box?
I think
Pedal.
the better it sounds, the more likely it's a scam.
Yeah, I was going to say pedals generally will cost more than £20.
What's
The
a pedal?
amazing pedal, a guitar pedal.
Yeah.
It's like you plug it in between the guitar and the amplifier, and then it will change the sound. So you've got like loads of different types, like wah pedals, like distortion pedals, chorus, blank, phase, reverb, delay, looper, pause, overdrive. That's sort of the main EQ.
Yeah.
They're sort of the main ones. $1,000 mystery box. That's what we're going to title the podcast. $1,000 opening $1,000 mystery boxes.
Clickbait.
Clickbait, yeah. What's it say? Thanks for putting up with my shit, Valentine's Day. That is so good. Oh no. I can't do it. At least it looks like the voice memo is recorded for longer than 5 minutes.
Okay, well that's decent actually.
I finally got some space on my phone because I deleted loads.
Yeah.
To do this podcast. Look what I do for everyone. I'll delete pictures off my phone. Yeah.
What a sacrifice that you've made.
I know, what a sacrifice. I'm like a hoarder of photos.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you like send somebody something on Instagram. You'll like screenshot on Instagram and send it to somebody. I just won't delete it after I've screenshotted it. So I've got like screenshots that I sent to people of memes from like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That are just not funny anymore, but at the time they were funny. And I just see them and I'm like, why did I think this was funny? Old Minecraft memes.
You were an avid Minecraft player. You were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I did not like Minecraft.
Yes, you did.
I didn't like Minecraft that much.
Been touched by a Minecrafter.
Minecraft. Oh yeah, watch out, Minecraft.
Yes, Minecraft is terrible.
No, it's not terrible.
I'm talking to someone directly now.
Minecraft is. It's decent actually.
I'm pretty
it just
sure.
got really like over saturated.
Minecraft came with this laptop.
Did it really?
It did, yeah.
Oh, we need to play some Minecraft, yeah.
Is this even a podcast anymore?
Oh no, genuinely, Minecraft is on this laptop.
It came with it because like Windows owns like Xbox and stuff, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like a demo.
Okay, it's not actually real. It's not real Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Not true Minecraft.
It's not the true version. I can't approve of it. I wasn't playing Minecraft, was it? I had all the books and everything. I had a creeper
Books?
Yeah, the Minecraft books.
There were books?
Yeah, like tell you how to do stuff.
Epic
Minecraft.
novels?
No. They were like, there was like a redstone one that showed you about redstone and stuff.
Yeah, this is not fun on Minecraft.
What? What do you mean? Are we not even screen recording?
Oh, we are, don't worry.
We're screen recording?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Oh, I was worried. I was like, oh no, are we not screen recording? So we can...
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, why are we playing Minecraft on the podcast?
Stop, just stop.
I was going to say.
Okay.
That is really weird.
Anyway. As well as my...
All the people like listening to the audio on this, like hopefully when we get the word back from the distributor as to whether it will go on iTunes or not.
We need to...
They'll just be sat like, are they actually playing Minecraft? No.
Yeah.
We've turned Minecraft off, you know. I had to restrain myself, you know.
We need to stop assuming that everyone's watching this, not listening to it.
I think a lot of people actually that I was talking to, they were on about watching it.
Yeah.
I thought most people had listened to it, because I never watch podcasts. I listen to them all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't ever watch them. I think I've watched a True Geordie podcast. Maybe like once or twice, but I've listened to them all. I've listened to every single True Geordie podcast probably about 5, 6 times.
That's a flex.
Is that a flex?
That's a flex.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But I have. I'm just
like,
a fan.
I've done all of this.
No, but I'm just like a mega fan. It's just sick. He doesn't really do them anymore though. Just I've got to fill the void.
He uploaded one this morning, I think.
No, it wasn't this morning. The other day. It was with Ian Wright.
Oh, it came up to me this morning.
Ian Wright from Arsenal. Well, not from Arsenal.
Yeah.
He used to play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be that good though. I'm saving it when I can just listen to it all over it. No loss, no party.
So as well as my auditions in the performing arts world, we're starting to prepare for the big end of year show, the Shakespeare play. It's called As You Like It.
Yeah.
It's not a very well known one. And we found
Oh,
out.
he's a hipster.
We found.
I only do the not very well known Shakespeare.
Alright, first of all, I didn't choose it. And second of all, I don't even know what it was when
I don't like Romeo and Juliet. No.
I like it.
I like Romeo and
I just think
Juliet.
there's better tragedies.
Why? Romeo and Juliet's a really good one.
It is good. I think there's better ones though. Anyway, so
Well, if you think there's better ones.
we found out how, because like every year we sort of modernise the look of it, like what clothes they wear. So it's not like tunics and things like that.
Yeah.
So this year it's being modernised with the 1960s.
Oh really?
With like 60s music, like 60s clothes, and like hippies.
Are they actually playing
and Beatles?
Are they playing the Beatles? Are you playing the Beatles during As You Like It? Really? What song are you playing?
I don't know yet.
Well,
But they're gonna play it.
I'll give you a list of Beatles songs that you should play.
Yeah.
Authentically 60s Beatles songs are like She Loves You. I Wanna Hold Your Hand.
Wait, hang on. You like the Beatles?
No, I don't, not really.
No. Yeah, it should be fun. And it like the story. It's like set in quite in the forest quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's like that's where all the hippies are going to come in. There's like loads of hippies in the forest.
Oh yeah, well they in the Summer of Love they stayed in Central. No, it wasn't. It was somewhere in San Francisco near Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, in some park. Some park.
So yeah, should be good. Are you going to come watch it?
I will come and watch it actually.
Yeah.
If there's Beatles in it.
And if
There's
there's
not,
Beatles
then
in it,
I'm not going to come watch
it's not
it.
worth it.
No, I will actually come watch it.
So yeah.
I'll vlog it and then we can upload it as a vlog. You could be like, I can't be bothered to record a podcast, I'll just vlog for 2 minutes.
To be honest, I can't watch vlogs of people. I just don't find them like interesting, to be honest.
Vlogs?
Yeah.
Like
I watch
someone's
some
like people's vlog.
If someone's just like recording like their everyday life, I just like.
I've watched some people's vlogs. I watch Simon Wilson's vlogs.
Oh,
Do you know
okay.
Simon Wilson?
No.
He's a guy who like will like sneak into places.
Oh right.
And he like snuck into like the Conor McGregor fight with Mayweather, and he snuck into the VMAs, and he snuck into the Grammys. That's it.
It's not illegal.
No, but basically he like posed as a journalist, but he's so good at he's so good at talking. He's so confident that he just walks in anywhere.
But like, so it's not illegal
And then
to
he
impersonate a.
No, well, it's technically illegal.
I'm just thinking, how is he uploading it on YouTube? Being all right with it.
But he does like videos where he does like living in London for like a week with no money.
Right.
He survives, and he did going across America with no money. That was sick. He actually got all the way across America from New York to LA. That was it. New York to LA with no money.
Nice.
He didn't have any, like, had no money to manage to do it. Because he was just like sneaking on trains and buses and stuff.
Yeah.
But he does good videos. I used to watch Emma Blackery's vlogs.
Okay.
Because I quite like her. She really annoys me sometimes, but I actually I do quite like her. Because I've been a fan since the beginning. No, I haven't. I haven't been that. I have been a fan for a long time, but.
Right, and you're calling me a hipster.
Just
for liking other Shakespeare plays. Mr. Here. Oh, I was always here at the very beginning before it was popular.
Of course. I'm always the one. You know, at the beginning of time, I sat and watched whatever being created the universe. You know, don't want to cause any drama.
You were the first one to watch the first ever YouTube video.
Yeah, I uploaded the first ever YouTube video.
What even was the first ever YouTube video?
It was a video.
Like a guy at the zoo or something?
Yes, it was. It was a guy at the zoo. First ever YouTube video. I'm sure it was. First ever Yeezy.
23rd of April 2005.
2005. I bet he's made so much money off that. Oh no, but no. Oh, he won't be able to monetize it, will he?
Is it long enough to monetize?
Yeah, I was gonna say you won't, or no, you won't get. You'll get like you won't get mid rolls. You'll just get like. Apparently, we can get like we can put mid roll ads on Anchor.
Oh, right.
Sponsorship. Gonna make loads of money doing that. I probably wouldn't put him on for ages because True Geordie said something a while ago, and he was like, when he first got given the opportunity to monetize his videos, he was like, he didn't actually do it because he thought, I need to get like a following. Because if he started putting adverts on something, then his fans would like stop watching. Right. So he was like, I need to wait till I've got a good fan base, and a solid fan base, and then I'll start putting adverts on. Right. So he says like sometimes it's easier to just like, it's better to just wait for like ads. So no, we won't put any ads on. Don't worry. You can watch ad free. Ever. People are gonna clip that up. You know, when we're famous and millionaires, people are gonna clip that up, and they're gonna be like, "You said you didn't put ads on a." No, I'm not watching it anymore.
You know what's gonna happen here? When we become millionaires, they're gonna be hipsters. Saying, I saw them before they were millionaires. I was a fan of them then.
I was a fan of them when they used to record in George's living room at the back of his house. Is it a living room?
What?
It's a dining room, isn't it?
This is the dining room.
It's not the dining room though.
It is the dining room.
Well, the dining room's technically in the kitchen.
If we have a posh do, it's in here.
A posh do? Is that every night?
Like a party or something.
Is that every night? Posh do.
Anyway, what's been going on in your life recently then?
Well, I'm so excited to tell everybody.
Here we go.
I've actually had a really busy few days. 2 weeks.
Yeah. So
on... that's why I'm absolutely right. On Thursday, not last Thursday, the Thursday before, I went to see the 1975.
Who?
What do you mean who? Like my second favourite band ever.
Oh.
Literally the greatest pop act ever.
Don't worry, I am aware of the 1975, don't worry.
George is a big fan.
Yes. I'm so big.
Someone's going to clip that up and it's like, it's going to be a video of you saying, I'm so big. I can't wait. Somebody needs to clip it up and send me a video of George saying, I'm so big.
I don't think that's necessary. Oh no, this is your turn.
I've been trying hard to lose weight.
I've been trying hard to lose weight. Oh no, it's your turn. Are you editing this video?
I might, yeah, I'll edit this video.
Brilliant.
It'll be terrible, the editing then. He's chief editor, so I'll have to send everything to him and he can approve it.
Don't worry, I'll give you lessons.
Yeah, I need lessons. But yeah, anyway, who cares? The 1975. Just brilliant. That's where I got this hat from. If anyone gets the reference of this hat,
the dead Pikachu.
It's not a dead Pikachu. That's what Dom said. He was like, "It's a dead. You look like a dead."
It is.
They were like, "You're like an anime character," or like, "You're like a dead Pikachu." I was like, "What's wrong with that?" It's supposed to. It's the sincerity is scary hat. Anyone who doesn't know, type in "sincerity is scary" and then watch the music video, and you'll see the hat. We actually can't put it on because UMG will just claim it. They'll be like, nope. They'll be like, bitch, no! You just put like a giant hand on my hand.
You're making that difficult for yourself, mate.
You see, I'll just leave the hard bit to you. I'll just do all the clipping up. I'll be good at that. That'll be easy.
We'll see.
We
will see.
Don't be racist. Well, there's nothing racist about that, you know? Just an innocent comment. What am I talking about? I need to cut this up. This is terrible. So yeah, the 1975 had this. It was really cool. They were playing in a cube, and all sides of the cube lit up. Yeah. So it was it wasn't really a cube. It was missing the front and it was missing the top. But then all the sides lit up with different pictures and stuff as they were playing. And there was one bit when they were playing Ballad of Me and My Brain, and it went up, and Matty got on what's it called? A box thing that lifts. Some kind of crane. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Some kind of crane thing. And then he went up, and he did this on the screen, and when he was moving his hands, black lines appeared where he moved his hands. And then it pushed in, the thing that he just cut out pushed in, and he walked in, and then the front of the screen was the Siri homepage. Like when you first turn on an iPhone, there's like a white page and it says like hello in all the different languages. And there was that, and then he could just cut a hole in it, and then it was like multicoloured inside, and they did Ballad of Me and My Brain. It's so I don't know
actually
how
sounds really good.
I don't know how the hell they did it, but there's probably a video on it.
These are like
I'll show you after.
projections or something. I don't know.
No, there was I think there was genuinely like a push out thing in the thing.
That'd be like making.
There must have been like the tiniest like little hole, but like that you won't be able to see from far away, but you're able to see up close, and he could see where it was, which is why it looked like he was cutting into it. I don't know how they did it, but it was mental. It was so sick, and he did it like twice during the show. Yeah, and they had like a travelator at the front of the stage, so like when they did Sincerity's Scary, like in the music video, it's like Matty like walking along like a street. And the travelator was like going in the opposite direction, so he was like walking, but he was staying like in the middle of the stage. Yeah. And it looked so good. And they had like the music video in the background, and he was just like he got the costume on from the video, and just like walked along the travelator while he was singing. It was so good. It was just there's something else as well that happened. It was quite cool. I was trying to remember all the effects for you, because I was like, you need to tell me how they do it.
Okay. Shoot.
But yeah, I don't have a single clue how they like did that. I'll get the video up and I'll show you a video of it at the end. But like that, it was meant to.
Don't do it now.
Because we have to click that. Right. Okay. I've just shown him the video. What do you reckon?
What do you reckon how they did it?
How they did it and whether it was cool or not.
I mean, yeah, it was cool.
It is cool.
Definitely, yeah.
This is like, we'll be able to show this. This is screen recording, right? This is the basic idea of what they did, like with the red bit like pushed in, basically.
I mean, I reckon, yeah, it was like a massive screens and stuff, but this particular section was like not quite part of that wall, and it had, I don't know, some mechanism which meant it could be pushed back.
Well, pulled back, probably.
Yeah, pulled back, like revealing. Yeah.
It is weird.
It is.
It's very cool though.
But it is, yeah.
So yeah, alright, saw the 1975. Yeah, that was amazing. And then the next day, we went out for my friend's 18th birthday. But she's asked for a mention actually on the podcast. So, hello, Jordan. I told you I'd mentioned Jordan. I've told you about Jordan before, haven't I?
Yeah. Yes, you have.
You see, told you. Well, she was like, did you mention me on the podcast? I was like, I don't think I did. She's like, why?
I've got a good mate called Jordan too.
Well, to all the Jordans out there, hello. So yeah, we went out for Jordan's party. Meg came as well, and we went to 42s in Manchester. Didn't see Stephen Try. But he normally goes to 42s. That's not the reason I went.
What is 42s?
It's like a nightclub.
Okay.
Like, it's called 42nd Street Nightclub.
Right.
And like inside they've got like posters of the Beatles and stuff, and like Clockwork Orange, which is weird because they didn't play any Beatles, so you know they probably do at some point.
Why Clockwork Orange?
I don't know. It was just all really
as in the film, I'm guessing.
As in the film, like the film poster, and it was like what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
And it was basically like.
Last week.
Well, yeah. It'll be last week to everyone else.
Yes.
And basically, like, you had all these posters around, and then they just played. They played quite some good stuff and some not very good stuff, but mostly it was good stuff. Yeah. You know. Which was fun. It was fun because that was like my first like proper night out. Yeah. Didn't even get drunk. So.
Really?
I have to say, fantastic effort from me there. You know, I had like 2 beers all night. Oh yes! Woke up and didn't have a headache. Or felt extremely sick, which is not what I cannot say that today.
I mean, drunk you at home is bad enough, so
yeah.
Can't imagine you on a night out.
My dancing, I'm the best dancer on a night out. I'm just like busting the move. I think I get it off my mum because my mum always does like really cringy dancing. No offense, mum. So I think I just get like cringy dancing off my mum. I think. Alright. Yeah. I went out with Karis last night. We'll get to this. But I was dancing, and she was like, "Oh my god, stop dancing! It's so embarrassing." I was like, "Sorry." So yeah, we went out. And that was good. We didn't actually start that late. We got back at like 2 in the morning, which for a night out isn't really that late.
Yeah.
So that was good. I enjoyed that because I'd never been there before, and Meg always used to talk about it. So. I saw quite a few people from BIM, actually.
Oh yeah.
I saw like Simon Wilson, not YouTube Simon Wilson.
You saw Wilson.
I saw a couple other people as well. Oh, can't remember. But yeah, it was very cool, very cool. And then what did I do Saturday? Oh, that was a rush and a half. I had most of the day to do stuff. I went to Jordan's apartment to do like an impromptu rehearsal thing because I had a gig with Jordan's band on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So like we've not rehearsed together yet. So I just had to learn the songs on my own, and then I just went round to hers and she showed me the stops and stuff, which I appreciate because I wouldn't have known otherwise. And then I had to go to work, but I needed to get back because we had a rehearsal the next morning.
Yeah.
And it's a Saturday shift, which is always really busy. So basically, I had to get the train home. I had 20 minutes at home, and then I went to work. And then my friend Tilly dropped me straight from work to the station, and I got the last train to Manchester at 11:45 at night. No, it wasn't. It was 11:10, and I got there at like I got there at 11:45, which was really weird getting into Manchester at like 11:45. Very spooky. But yeah, that was the news because I thought I don't think I'm going to get the last train. I think I'm probably going to miss it and then just have to go in really early the next day, which wouldn't have been ideal because on Sundays, the weekends, the early trains are like later on because in the week, like people need to get to work at like 7, so the trains run from about 6, but in the weekend they run from about 9 o'clock. So I by the time I would get there, I'd literally be rushing to the rehearsal, which was a little bit before 11. Yeah. So luckily Tilly managed to get me to the station. Thank you, Tilly. Appreciate that one.
Thank you, Tilly.
And yeah, I went back, got back to Manchester. I'm definitely cutting that out. got to Manchester. And then I went to a bar with Meg because literally we like never do like date nights anymore. So we were like, should we just have like a date night at 2 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. So yeah, we went out for a bit. And that was nice. It wasn't like a night out. It was just we just went to a bar and just talked for a bit. That was nice because we don't really have many quote unquote date nights because like the whole weekend I'd ended up doing stuff. So I saw her on the night out, but I didn't really see her that much other than that. So yeah, basically we did that. That was fun. Yeah, fun. And then we got up at we got in at like 3, and then I got up at like 9 to go to this rehearsal. We did the rehearsal, it was good, and then I shot back to Meg's apartment to pick up some stuff, and I was there for like 10 minutes, and we shot back out, and we had to go across Manchester to Gulliver's, which is where we were playing, because it was Jordan's band, Jordan and one of my other best friends, Paddy, his band, Crying Beauty Queens, which is, I have some news about that actually. So we loaded in at like, was it 2 or something? 3? Yeah. Sometime around then, and we had the sound check and stuff. It's a cool venue because it's like an old Victorian ballroom. They just like converted it into like a music venue. So it still has like chandeliers and stuff. It's really cool. So we played the stage like up there though. Like you feel like a giant, which is strange for Jordan because she's like 5'2". So.
But she's lucky for that one.
Yeah, the blonde midget. So oh god. Probably shouldn't have said that. So basically, we played the gig and it was quite good. My bass went out of tune a bit.
Shame.
Which is not good. But basically it went like a half step out of tune, so I had to play everything like 1 fret down the whole time, but I'd learned it in tune, and suddenly it had gone half step. So I had to move everything a fret down, but it was so hard to think about while I was trying to play because all the other strings are in tune apart from this one. And I learn in shapes. So I'll be like, this song is this sort like a triangle shape around the fretboard like that.
Yeah.
So I had to refigure out what the shapes were that I'd learned. So yeah, pretty mental. It went all right, to be fair. It didn't go too badly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they asked me to join the band. So I'm in 2 bands now. We've got 2 Hour Overkill and Crying Beauty Queens.
Sorry I couldn't be there.
Well, it's in Manchester, so I didn't invite anyone from around here. So I was like, how was anyone going to get to Manchester? It was late as well. I finished at like 11. You probably missed the last train. That was good. And then I came home and I had Monday off. And then I was in college all day Tuesday. And then I had Wednesday off. And then Thursday I was in college. Thursday I was in college from 9 till 3:15. And then at 3:15, me and my friend Dom wrote a song the other week, but we wanted to record it in the studio.
Yeah.
So we've been doing little bits like in lesson time.
Yeah.
But we'd decided to stay for an hour because my mum was taking my brother for a bass lesson at 4:30. I was like, I'll stay till 4:30, like an hour after and record.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we did Dom's piano, which we've ended up redoing anyway, to be honest. Like we redid that yesterday, I think. So we did that, and then Mum picked me up, and then we got home, and Emma Craig got dropped off at mine, and then I had a gig again, but this was with 2 Hour Overkill. So this was with like Matt and Dan, and we're like a punk band. So we played at the Underground in Stoke.
Yes.
With George had been there.
I have,
Frequent visitor.
but just not this one time.
Just not this one time.
I was in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's when you had your audition.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I liked the Underground. It was
It's alright.
it was
isn't
an
it?
atmosphere I wasn't really used to.
Yeah, I did think, I was like, I hope George doesn't hate this. Because it's loud in there.
Yeah, it is. But no, yeah, I really enjoyed it when you were there.
Yeah, that was it. This is my bad gig story that I was telling you about. I was like, I've got a bad gig story, but I don't want to say it now, I'll save it for the podcast.
Yeah, go on.
So, basically, I hadn't eaten, well I had, but I'd had porridge for breakfast, and then I'd had one sandwich at 12 o'clock. And this was 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So this was like, I hadn't eaten for like 8 hours. And I was really hungry as well. And Mum got there and she was like, oh, do you want a drink? And I kind of forgot that I hadn't eaten. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a beer. Right. And then I was halfway through the beer and then Dan and Matt were like, alright, we're going on. So I was like, alright, I'm going to have to go down this. So I did. And we do this little ritual thing before we go on stage. And we were doing that and I just remember thinking like, oh dear. Because it had just hit me like straight away. And we were just about to walk on stage, and you know when the alcohol just like sets in, and you just go wavy. I was so wavy, and I just walked on stage, and I was like, what? Because I completely forgot. So yeah, I played the gig quite wavily. I think I was still alright though. I played it alright. The gig went quite well.
Sober, though.
Oh, definitely not. I was definitely not sober. So usually like one beer is fine if I've eaten in the day, but I just hadn't eaten for like 8 hours. So it just went like straight into my bloodstream. Which was, yeah. But it's probably made me more funny on the stage, to be honest. Because I literally like, I was at the point where I just like, I didn't even care. Like literally I was just going, like full on flailing about like a fish on the stage. But it went really well actually because there were quite a few people there to support us. If you came to the gig, thank you. Like we appreciate it. But there were like quite a few people there to support us, and they were all chanting and dancing and stuff, which is like it's what you want. It is what you want. So that went really well. I was pretty happy with that. And then yesterday I was in college all day. And then I went for my first night out in Newcastle with Keris. Keris is a legend, by the way. Because we've known Keris for ages, haven't we?
Yeah,
she was in the year above us,
primary.
like since primary. So again, for like 14 years.
I mean, I haven't seen her since she left high school.
Yeah, I bet you haven't seen her. But she works with me, and she's a frequenter of the Newcastle scene. So I was like, I need some teacher. Because I was saying to her last night, like, I'll be able to take you out and be like, oh, this is Newcastle at night. And then Karis is like, you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Where are you going with this?
no, hear me out.
Yeah,
you know
yes.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
How they have the rat, what's his name?
Oh, like, Master
Rat. Master Rat.
It's like, it's his dad, isn't it? That's their dad.
I think, to be fair, I think his wife was cheating, wasn't she? It's a rat. I think you need to watch
Ratney.
Ratney. I love how that's...
Splinter,
that's it, Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Well, basically, like, she's like that, she's like Master Splinter, and I'm like Leonardo, because he's like the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Alright.
and he's been like trained
Okay.
by Master Splinter, and then you're like Mikey.
The orange one.
Yeah, and I'll just like teach you, I'll just take you into town.
This is one of the weirdest metaphors.
This is the but yeah, I'll be able to show you now.
Alright, cool.
So we went to the kiln. Basically, we went to Weatherspoons first, and we met some of Karis's friends. They were quite nice, actually. I approve. But it was like 2 Desperados for £5, but it was like one was like £3.50. So I was like, I'm not going to buy one, am I? So I ended up buying 4. This was over the space of like 45 minutes, to be fair. It was like 1 every 10 minutes. Which actually, if you think about it, is still quite bad. But I had eaten before this.
Oh,
I'd eaten like an hour
okay.
before we went out, so
Okay. Well,
I wasn't dead. So I'd had 4, and I was actually relatively chilled out. I was not utterly dying like I was at the underground.
Yeah.
Yet. And then yeah, we went to the kill, and a shot of Jaeger and like 4, not 4, and like 3 double vodka and cokes later, and I was gone. I remember just the cringiest dancing ever. My dancing's so bad, but it was especially cringy on this night.
Do we have any video footage?
No, we don't. We don't have any. It's probably a good idea to be fair, because it's probably just me.
Is there some Snapchat story we can nick?
There actually isn't, no. But it's just I don't know why I get so cringy. I get really bad. But
To be honest, everyone's a bit cringy.
And now I smell of stale cigarettes because I don't even smoke. Like, I'm literally so tragic. Like, I was stood in the smoking area and now smell of cigarettes. You know, I'm like a B-Tech Keith Richards. Like, I don't smoke the cigarettes. I just stand with the people who smoke the cigarettes.
Who's Keith Richards?
You know who Keith Richards are? George. I'll have to get a new co-host. He's in the Rolling Stones.
Right, you edit this without me.
I can't, to be fair, I can't do it. No.
I'm sorry that I don't know.
Stones.
I'm sorry that I don't know everything about.
What? How do you not know Keith Richards is though?
I'm sorry.
From the Stones. Basically, like the
Yeah, Keith Richards from the Stones. You don't know who he is.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Wait, how do you not know who Keith Richards is?
Shut up! Don't do.
He doesn't know. He
doesn't
doesn't know who Keith Richards is.
He doesn't.
Can you believe him?
Oh,
he's such a poser.
Just shut up. Just shut up. No, that's so cringy when you do that.
It's because you get so triggered.
I know, it's really annoying. So yeah, ended up doing some really bad dancing, and then we went to Starbucks with Karis's boyfriend. Me and Karis, with Karis's boyfriend, went to Starbucks, and we were in there like an hour. And I don't even drink coffee or anything, so I was just sat there with like water. Which was probably a good thing by this point, because I couldn't really. You know when you get like you can't see something like straight on. It's like this. Everything's moving like that. That was a great. If you've never been drunk, everything moves like this.
We'll have a nice edit now, which shows that.
You can get like I'm sure you can get like a drunk visualizer, like what you can see.
Yeah, they actually brought one into college once before. During like a tutorial session, with like these glasses, and they had the challenge where they had like put some like brown tape on the floor, and the people had to like step on the tape and like walk across it with the glasses on.
That is
And
cool.
like,
I want to do that.
And they had to try and do it. No one actually managed to.
But that's like a visualise of what it's like when you draw. Well, yeah, it's very weird. So yeah, it was a good night though. I really enjoyed it. So
yeah.
Thank you, Paris. You're my dream. Yeah, that's about me done. But I woke up this morning. I was like, I'm still not 100%, and I've got to go to work in an hour and 45 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it was fun. I had a good night.
Yeah. Just stop again. Because I can feel it in my throat every time.
I'm clipping that up. You can feel it in your throat. I'm clipping that up. George can feel it in his throat, everyone.
You won't be able to do it. I won't tell you how you can edit. Just so you can't do
I want the video footage of you saying, I can feel it in my throat. George, we have to keep clipping it up so that George can cough.
Go away.
I'm revealing the industry secrets. So yeah, that's about it for me. I needed to get this all off my chest, you know.
Yeah.
My busy week.
It's important.
It is very important, yes. But now I'm just like, I've still got a headache.
Even now?
Yeah, I've had like 4 paracetamol today. Paracetamol did nothing, by the way. So yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, what else we were going to talk about KSI, weren't we?
Oh yeah, KSI.
KSI, you know, we can put him in the thumbnail now.
Yes.
When we put him in the thumbnail, put him in the title.
Right.
Oh, KSI.
Logan Paul.
Oh yes, thumbnail material. KSI and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
That'll bang. Get so many views.
No, so we were saying there was that little like sort of semi beef between him and Joe again recently about how like he made a video about on Joe's like boxing video.
Oh yeah, I don't know why he did that. That was
and like he made a video
about it. It was just inflammatory for the sake of being inflammatory.
I mean,
like,
it just
didn't need to do that.
It felt a bit like, you know, and why are you still bullying Joe?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's the point?
But I think Joe took it pretty well.
Yeah, I think he's very self-aware.
He is, like he's aware. Like that Gibb sketch was so funny when he was just dodging him, and he's like, realistically, I am dodging him.
No, I think that's very respectable. Like he's not trying to.
He's not trying to hide the fact that he's dodging him.
Yeah. And I think he knows that he's not as good as he used to be.
Well, he just doesn't want to train for like. Well, as he said in the video, he doesn't want to train for 6 or 7 months to just get in the ring, and he knows he'll bottle it because he does it every time. Yeah. Like he just if he doesn't want to do that, then he doesn't have to do it. I don't feel like he should be pressured to do it. And
like he said, fighting KSI meant something to him. But
I don't know if that was a very good reason. That was kind of I don't think it was. That was kind of Gibb, you're not like on my level. But I think Anisong Gibb is one of the worst YouTubers going.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's just annoying. It's so annoying. He just is. Would you not? Have you ever heard him talk? He's like, it's just annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I can think of more annoying voices, but
what? Mine? My voice is quite annoying, I think.
I think I've just got used to it now.
It's fine because he's got used to it. I do think.
I mean, everyone takes this out of my voice. That's weird, actually. When I went to my Rose Bruford audition, that's like near London, so really down south. And like up here, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, George, you're so posh," but down there, everyone was like, "Oh, you sound like such a northerner."
Oh really?
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
It's weird though. Like, so
somebody's been watching too much Harry Potter.
What am I? If everyone up here thinks I'm posh, and everyone down there,
you need to go in the middle. You need to go to like.
What am I?
I was going to say Manchester, but
what is my existence?
Oh, I'm buzzing. That's not too bad. I do.
Every time you do impressions, I just.
Why? What's wrong with it? Some of them are quite good. I'm buzzing, lad. No, that's good. That's a good Manchester one. I know loads of people who talk like that. Anyway, that was a strange diversion. We were talking about KSI.
Yeah.
We do this all the time. I mean,
Just get sidetracked.
So yeah, they did the whole beef thing. I think Joe was like archery or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But
I mean, even vote on the poll. I just don't care.
Even though Joe's videos aren't as good, I think he still puts loads of effort into them, like the production. Like they're all really nicely shot.
There's some integrity. Like he said, that's what he likes doing. He likes making the production of the video.
Yeah.
More than the actual content of the video.
Like they're not just like someone.
Well, he'll probably end up being like a director or something, won't he?
Yeah. And like his videos aren't just like someone, just on record sitting down sat by a computer.
We don't do that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I like how he puts effort in, but
yeah,
I don't really want to see him do anything against KSI again.
No.
It's just dead now.
I mean, it doesn't want to.
It's dead beef.
Yeah.
But one thing that's been really annoying me is like I actually kind of KSI's videos just recently I've actually rated.
Yeah.
I thought they looked okay. I have to say. I'm impressed because he's annoyed me for so long that suddenly he's just like, well, he said at the start of the year he wanted to do like more better videos.
Yeah.
I have to say some of his videos now are much better than they were.
Yeah.
Like I think it's admirable, but I'm so terrible at speaking. Speak! We need to distort that. Well, I like how he's actually trying to put an effort in. Like KSI's videos have not been good for about 4 years, but they're just suddenly starting to be funny again.
Yeah, I
and he's
agree.
being less of the sort of ego bad guy that he was for ages, and it was.
I think that came up quite a bit when he had the beef with Joe
and the boxing, like Logan. Even like he was the one who everyone wanted to win. Like he even still came out looking like the bad guy, like the whole Welcome to London thing.
Yeah, I suppose that was somewhat out of his control.
No, but when I think he could have stopped it. To be fair, I think he could have said that's a bit off. Yeah, I don't know why he would. To be fair, but I don't know. He's been really irking me for years, but I have to say he's impressed me recently. Not that KSI has to impress me, Who am I? Nobody. But yeah.
Oh, there is
KSI hater.
As a bit of a follow-up to the last one when we spoke about the In-Betweeners reunion.
Oh yeah.
James on his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the podcast that he put up?
I've actually not seen the podcast.
No, so within it he explained his feelings on the reunion and why he was disappointed too. So originally, like last year in the summer, he was approached. All four of them were approached saying, do you want to do a reunion chat show? And like James was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. It would just be like the four of us just sitting there telling stories and stuff like that. He thought it'd be really good. But when he actually like started learning more about it, he realised, oh, it's not really what I want to do. But I sort of signed up to it anyway, and like,
which is why he was kind of a bit like came across like a bit easier on the show.
I mean, his favourite part about it was when he like went back to the school with all of them. And that was my favourite part as well. Just all of them.
I have to say, it wasn't done very. It should have been that they have creative control.
Yes.
It should have been.
Yes.
These four were in it, and the people who wrote it, the two men who wrote it, and the actors, those four should have had creative control. They should have said, "What do you want to do, and we'll make it happen." Because if they've already proved they're funny.
Yeah.
Just give them creative freedom to do what they want with it, and it'll be funny, and it'll bang, and it'll get loads of views.
Yeah.
And
he also explains, like, during the show, he felt very unsure of what he was meant to do. Because, like, Jimmy was talking to him as if he was Jay, so he was sort of like, well, am I being the character, or am I being myself? How should I respond?
Yeah, well, he said on the True Geordie podcast that for, like, the longest time, he, like, struggled with people coming up to him and saying, like, oh, you pulled any birds?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm just picking up the shopping for my daughter.
Yeah.
And like, you've got a daughter? And he's like, yeah, I'm not Jay.
Yeah.
But But like, I think he is so ingrained. He's like Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter. Every one of them and the in-betweeners has been ingrained in their character now, and that's like what we all know them as. I think it's really difficult.
It's the price of success.
It's the price. No, but I don't think it happens to all actors. I think it like it just has like I don't see Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump. I just see him as Tom Hanks. But I don't see Daniel Radcliffe as Daniel Radcliffe. I see him as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Everything.
But I think
I'm like, why is Harry Potter in The Woman in Black?
Yeah, I mean, like Tom Hanks has had more iconic roles than the rest of them. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Some can detach quite well, but some just don't.
With Harry Potter, Rupert Grint, who plays Ron, he's found it very hard to, like he for a few years he full on quit acting.
Yeah,
like, he was a nice free man.
I bet he just gets typecast.
Yeah, and like he has done like the odd film and like theatre do, but he hates like the pressure and like the media, and like he won't touch like American productions. Like he hates like Hollywood and things like that. If he does anything, he'll do like small like BBC dramas or like theatre.
Yeah,
but,
I get why.
Yeah,
it's the same with what's his name from Bandersnatch?
Oh, he plays Colin.
Will Poulter.
Mm.
He's like
he quit Twitter, didn't he?
He quit Twitter because so many people were like bullying him about Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
I don't get them.
Yeah.
Like everybody liked Bandersnatch as well. It wasn't even like it was critically panned. Everybody really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. I think.
I don't think it was the best Black Mirror, but I respect the hours they must have put into that.
Oh yeah.
I bet
all the
like
different pathways.
Yeah.
But I think I reckon we should do an episode on discussing Black Mirror. Maybe a good one for Emma to be here for.
Yeah, it's Emma. Yeah, it's Black Mirror.
I love Black Mirror. I think it's a TV show. I don't always enjoy it, but I feel like it's an experience.
We should watch Black Mirror tonight when I go back home.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah. The one I watched recently. I think it was called Men Against Fire. It's not like soldiers and things. I don't think that was a very good one. It was.
I don't watch them all.
No.
I just see which one is interesting to me,
Yeah.
and then if I'm looking at it and think, oh, that looks cool, I'll watch it. But
I noticed. I don't know if it was in the contract or something, but ever since Netflix bought Black Mirror, because it was originally on Channel 4.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The first 2 series were on Channel 4, then Netflix bought it, and they helped develop season 3.
Well, I think it's worked.
Yeah, it has, especially in things like Bandersnatch, which could not be done on TV.
I have watched, I don't know if you've seen it yet. I actually want to discuss 2 Netflix shows that I've just seen that I need you to watch if you haven't already. Sex Education.
Heard about that.
And You.
Right.
I want you need to watch them though. And especially You. You is just immense. It is so good. It's unbelievable. I was just watching like this is just so sick.
Yeah.
It's about like it's weird because it's something that you can relate to, but it makes it like a lot more extreme.
Yeah.
So like it's about like obviously kind of a twisted guy who basically meets a girl and he like falls in love with her, just a random girl, like, and then he ends up like full on like stalking her. And then like the whole story plays out about it.
Yeah.
But like how he will like check her social media all the time, and he like there's some lines in it that are just really you can almost relate because like everyone's done that. Like say like for instance when Meg goes to Manchester when she gets a train, I'll check like after she'll tell me what time a train gets in, and if I'm in a lesson or something, I'll check the snap map to see if she's got back to her like apartment. All right, she's got there.
Yeah.
Like everyone does that, and like to see. I know loads of people who just like check, if like somebody they know is like in a place or something. But like he fully takes it to like the extreme and like finds out where she lives and stuff. And but it's so good. It's so we'll watch the first episode tonight. We're gonna have a binge.
Anyway, I was just saying about Black Mirror. Ever since it was bought by Netflix, I've noticed that loads of episodes have been set in America. Whereas the first 2 series, it was all in the UK. I think it has worked. Some of like episodes like Nosedive, the phone social media one, I think really works in like the American setting. But I think an episodes like I know Archangel. You've seen that one? It's like it's not.
Which one is
the bomb, not the parent device.
Oh yes, that is brilliant. I love that one.
I thought it was alright, but
I could tell what was going to happen. I literally, as soon as you realised she could see through her daughter's eyes, I knew like she'd see her daughter.
Yeah. But I just feel like it was in America for the sake of being in America. So ever since Netflix bought it, which is an American,
can't be bothered to come back and forth, can they?
Yeah.
Because they're like as big as Black Mirror, they probably should just put the effort in.
Yeah. Maybe it's maybe I don't know. Patriotic to the UK, but I don't know.
But I did not know that. I thought it was all.
No, Charlie Brooker, the writer, was originally for Channel 4.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
We have hit the hour mark.
We already have. We've literally just hit the hour mark 5 seconds ago. Well, actually, no, we haven't because we recorded 5 minutes of audio and then the bloody memo cut out. We're still recording audio. Boom! Scared the audio listener.
Yeah, that'll be a good future episode. Full on one based around Black Mirror.
Yeah, I want to do a conspiracy theory as well.
Are there any?
I'm going to do Paul is Dead. Because I know loads about Paul is Dead.
Are there any ones which haven't been covered by True Geordie though? which we would just be copying?
No. And you can do 9/11 as an inside job. They didn't do it in detail, they kind of just did it as a joke.
There are some which I would like to discuss but are not appropriate.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't say, but...
Just bleep that out. Why is that not appropriate?
I mean, it's a bit insensitive, isn't it?
Has like disappeared for like years ago. It's not like she did it like...
I know, but I feel a bit wrong discussing it and then like...
Oh, probably. I do understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Anyway. What about like the lizards controlling everyone?
Oh yeah, Alex Jones. Like, have you seen the Alex Jones video when he's like, all the chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay?
Yeah.
Well, we watched that on TV, didn't we? We were in the
yes, we did.
Turn the frogs gay. What's wrong with gay frogs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's 2019.
It's 2019. Frogs.
Progressiveness.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Orientation.
Yeah. I think there's like there's like some theories about like I don't know Stonehenge, about the origins of that.
That's interesting. That's always
that's one that wasn't covered. Is this like channel just based off what True Geordie hasn't done? Just so we're not completely copying it.
We just absolutely
absolutely
smashed it. Oh, we didn't put the email in the description.
I put it in the actual video. I edited it in twice.
Okay.
I did the whole when we did that.
Okay. Note to self: put the email in the description.
That'll also be in future episodes. Give it like.
I think we'll get
3 or 4.
emails. I think we'll
give it 3 or 4 episodes, and we'll.
I reckon Matt is going to send me a stupid email like, "I'm really sad listening to Radiohead right now. Can you sort my problem out?"
If for some reason you haven't watched the first one, we're doing. We're going to answer your questions if you send us an email on that asking us a question, advice, whatever you want.
You see, we're very wise. We're wise.
We are. We have life experience. That's why I haven't got any getting stronger score. I've got all the life experience.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's got too much life experience. Actually, I have a decent. We actually have a decent amount for our age, to be fair. It's not like we've kind of sat around and done nothing.
No.
I know people who literally sat around and done nothing and know nothing about life.
Yeah.
We've done we've done all the DVDs.
Yeah.
We've been to Austria skiing.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did with scouts.
Yeah.
Fatal memories.
I'm
not bringing that up.
Love talking about Austria.
I don't want.
And the snow.
Snow was good.
Yeah. I want to say it, but
No. You'll have to bleep it out like Jake Paul. Like when he has the. Does he have the quack in it? Great.
Instead of a bleep, it'll be covered in Piggy's voice.
Conch.
You haven't got the conch.
We'll use conch as
the bleeper.
As the bleeper.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Well,
George,
if you're tired, then shall we wrap this up?
I think we should wrap this up. To be fair, this has been a similar length to the last one.
Yeah.
I would do more, but I'm literally dead. So, yeah.
Alright.
And I've got to go to work.
Yes.
And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm always hungry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll pop tea on.
Pop tea on. You're posh, mate.
Soz.
Soz.
I made beef pie.
Beef pie?
From scratch.
Did you make George pie, though?
No.
Well, don't want to eat it.
Alright. Right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching
listening.
/ for listening. We've sent the podcast off to the distributors.
Yes, we did.
So hopefully we can get that on. Hopefully we can get it on
Yeah.
iTunes and Spotify.
If it's more convenient to listen, then we'll do that for you.
There'll be more. I can listen to our podcast on the train.
Let's listen to your own podcast. Not vain at all.
I don't like my voice on camera on microphones.
No. Does anyone?
I don't know.
Actually think. Oh yeah, I like my voice.
Like me and Dom were recording this song, and I had to do vocals.
Mm.
I'm ill, so I did like the worst vocal take you've ever heard, and then we were playing it back. And I was like, just turn it off, just turn it off. But yeah. Anyway.
Alright. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
See you next Friday. Is that a wrap?
Fuck's sake, why should I have to say Friday?
Sure.
If it's not Friday next week,
will be
we're
Friday.
gonna be absolutely